How's it going, YouTube? And welcome back, agents. Today's simulation is a semi-competitive game of Assassinate, ACR style. Now, before this video gets underway, I want to quickly say that this is the last ACR gameplay you're going to see from me. And that is because I no longer desire to have two accounts on Xbox Live just to be able to play AC multiplayer. Now, those of you that have been following me for a while or subscribed to the channel for a while will hopefully remember or know that the reason why I would have two accounts to play AC multiplayer. But for those of you that are new, I will go over the reason for that. So when I first started playing AC multiplayer, obviously, like anyone would, I started playing it on my primary account. And just before I hit Prestige 1, the save data for multiplayer was corrupted. I don't know how it was corrupted. I think it was something to do with me having my USB stick plugged into my Xbox and asking me to select a save location, and I didn't. Then I went ahead and played a game of multiplayer and it corrupted. Suffice to say that I was unable to play multiplayer anymore, so the only way that I could actually get a fix for this was to create a secondary account, which became King Soldier, because my primary account was Foot Soldier. And I've had many gamer tags, but that's for another video. So yeah, I had a secondary account, so I was paying Xbox Live for my primary account, like a year's worth, and then month by month I was paying to play ACR multiplayer on my secondary account. Well, I don't want to be doing that anymore, and I don't really want to do that just to go back and get a couple of gameplays here and there on ACR. So this is probably going to be the last video ACR that you may ever see from me. But nonetheless, it's here and we're watching it. A couple of things I want to address in this video. This video was it was originally intentioned to be a guest commentary by one of my good friends, but unfortunately they're having some issues IRL, and they need to sort that out, and I hope he does sort that out soon. So if you're watching this, get it sorted ASAP, alright? The next thing I want to quickly touch on is my Twitter account. I have deleted my King Soldier account, and I have started a new one, which is Artful Dodger, but it's locked. So if you request to follow me, it will be denied, and that is because towards the end of my Twitter account life, I was really only using it to follow people, and that's how it started. I did do some tweeting here and there, but in my eyes it was kind of pointless, so I stopped using it, and it was really only ever, I like this video, I like that video, so that ceases to exist. So if you're upset that you're not seeing King Soldier or Artful Dodger like this video or that video from you, don't worry, it's just I'm not liking your videos anymore, you're just not seeing a notification on Twitter. So don't worry about it, I am still liking your videos, because I do like quite a lot of videos. But again, that's if I want to go into depth, that's for another video. The rest of this commentary I want to use to talk about, well, to answer a question that I was posed recently, and I was posed the question by Alex Dimlow. And I'm not going to assume that they are either male or female, because in this day and age, and for the longest time, Alex could be used for both male and female names, so I'm not going to presume or make an assumption that they are male or female. So Alex, you need to let me know the answer to that. But yeah, Alex posed the question, why is the courtesan your favourite character? So I wanted to use this video, because it's kind of fitting, because I'm playing with my favourite character, to answer that. Again, people that have been following this channel or me for a while should know that ACR isn't the first multiplayer experience that I had. I did actually play ACB when it was relatively new. I'll start at the beginning. So I got ACB for Christmas the year it came out. I was quite into Call of Duty, so I wasn't really bothered about the multiplayer in ACB, and I didn't think it was going to be actually that good. I was not interested in it. AC has always been a single player game in my eyes. Well, it was obviously for the first two that were released, and I kind of saw it as it should stay like that. I didn't think that the introduction of multiplayer was going to be any good. Anyway, after I beat single player in early January-ish, I was like, yeah, I'll have a look. I'll see what it's like. So I launched multiplayer. I pressed play now after I did the introductory sessions, because I think it forces you to do them. And I was like, yeah, this could be alright. I went into play now on the multiplayer menu, and it chucks me into a game of Wanted. So it's not a full lobby. Not all the characters have been selected. I mean, not all the characters can be selected, but one of the only characters available left for selection was the courtesan. So I was like, yeah, she looks pretty good. Like in the quick, like 15-20 seconds you get to actually select the character, I was like, yeah, she looks pretty good. I'll play with her. So I select her. We launch the game, and it's like less than 2 minutes to go. As soon as I spawn in, somebody runs past me, and it starts a chase. Of course, I didn't realise at the time what was going on, and this person just runs away, and I get an escape. So of course I earn 100 XP. Because the game isn't completely full, I get another pursuer pretty quick. It just so happens to be the guy in the lead, the level 50, the one who knows what they're doing. They come along, smoke bomb goes off. I don't really understand what's going on. They run away, and I get green screen. I was like, nah, this isn't for me. This isn't my cup of tea. I don't like this. Fuck this. So when the game ends, it tells me that I've earned 100 XP, and that was it. I ejected the disc, and I didn't touch it again. The following year, ACR comes out, and I beat single player, and I was like, yeah, that wasn't much. This game has got to have more to offer than just that. So I was like, fuck it, I'll have another go at multiplayer. So I put multiplayer in the disc, not in the disc, in the tray. It loads up, connects to the Abstergo Anime network and all that bullshit. And the first thing it does is unlocks the courtesan. And I was like, I remember this girl. She was in the one before, in Brotherhood. I was like, yeah, let's have a go at this. So of course, it forces me to do the introductory sessions again. So I do them again, and then I go play now. Of course, it chucks me into a game with deathmatch, and she's available for me to select. She isn't obviously the first one that it highlights over, but I knew that she was there because I unlocked her. So I was like, I want to pick her. So I picked her. Consequently, I played the game of deathmatch out, and it was a lot of fun. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick this out and give this a proper go. So that's how she become my favourite character, pretty much. She was the first character that I actually selected to play as in ACB multiplayer, or in AC multiplayer in general, and then she unlocked immediately in ACR, so I was like, yeah, let's just go with it. And over time, I came to the realisation that she is actually the best character. She's the most well designed. She looks the best. Out of all the girls, she looks the best, if you know what I mean. But yeah, she it's just all, for me, one of the things is she looks the best, and number two is that there are a lack of games out there, well, at the time, with female orientated players. It's mostly male players, and I was like, I'd had enough of playing as male characters, so for her to come along in the way that she did was like very appealing, both in game and on the eye. if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. But yeah, that is the reason why Courtesan is my favourite character. So I hope that answered your question, Alex. I'm pretty sure you'll comment as to whether or not it did or not, but I'm pretty sure that that would be satisfactory. And that's game. The 2 prestiges in this game, they did alright. I mean, I wasn't too worried at the beginning because I'm prestige 20 and they're like prestige 1 and 5, so I wasn't too worried. It was more the case of try not to let myself run into their smoke, because at the end of the day, if they smoke bomb me, it's my own bloody fault. So luckily that only happened once, and it's only because they can drop their smoke so fucking fast in this game. But yeah, that's the end of the game. I want to say thanks for watching this, guys, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.